Well, it's Saturday morning, day one. What time are we leaving?
No later than 6. We're going to be on the road burning the rubber at 6 o'clock.
What time is it?
I don't know, 6:15, 6:20.
We're late.
We're going to got no sleep. So vice grip say, so hotter than 90 Shania Twain in that room last night.
It was a little warm when we got in there.
A little warmer when we left too. I had the thermostat on like 60. It was pretty much reading ice on the display, and it was still hot in there.
Yeah, it never reached ice. But we are about to throw all of our stuff in the truck.
Good news is the truck's still here.
Make sure everything else is still here. And finish our drive to Great Bend. I think we're like, what, 2 hours we said? So
Something like that.
we'll get loaded up and we'll catch up to you in a minute. Well, we just pulled into the Traco here at Great Bend. As you can see, there's still nothing around. There's quite a few people out here. The track's kind of weird because it's like an old military base runway thing. So there's more people on the other side over there, but everything make it okay back here?
Yeah, I mean, there was some stuff looks like it's about to fall off the cabinet, but the good news is it didn't. It just looked like it was going to.
So it looks like everything made it okay. Toolbox doing its own thing again, but we're here. Our road weakers, we checked in on them. They're a few hours behind us. So I guess we're gonna get unloaded. We gotta go to Tech. We get to go to Express Tech, I guess. I don't really know what they're calling it because we did video tech, virtual tech at home. And then the driver's meeting, and then I guess we'll start to make passes. So we're gonna get unloaded and see how that goes, getting this old lowrider Camaro out of the trailer here.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of worried about my front bumper. I'm kind of worried about the back of the trailer. We hit the park where there's people that's going to sit here and watch us, you know. That's what it is.
We'll see how it goes. If we can get the camera somewhere where we can set up so you can watch, we'll
I'm going to
try.
go ahead and call it right now. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and hook the trailer to the car, and I'm going to drive both of them out of this thing. Now, we'll see what happens. I have ideas, you know, like put a floor jack underneath the trailer and jack it up, you know, so it's higher so it don't drag. May end up having to do that with the front bumper. I don't know.
We'll see. Well, car's unloaded. We didn't get a video because apparently I was too impatient.
I said, hold on a minute, let me get ready. And the car fired up and it started moving. I said, well, I guess we're not waiting today.
I couldn't hear. I can never hear. But we're here, the car's out, it went smooth. We got it out with the trailer attached. We didn't jack anything up, so that's cool. And we are pulling into the lanes right now to do tech. And then after that, that.
El Toro.
Oh yeah, well, El Toro. After that, we have to go park the truck and trailer down in Impound. So we're in Express Tech, so hopefully this doesn't take as long as normal Tech. They got the Motion trailer out here, which is pretty cool. We just passed El Toro. We'll see how this goes.
Well, we made it this far in the Tech line. I started backing up on the old Express line here. Looks like we're lucky number 70 this week. So they'll get us teched in up here. We'll get over to registration, get all our sponsor decals, the windshield banner and all that good stuff, get all that put on. And we're gonna go park the trailer in Impound. But man, these races are just so cool because of the stuff. Look at that thing. Wide variety. There's a Colorado behind us. Late model Mustang, Chevelles, Novas, and everything else. Officially in Impound. Got nothing else out here other than a bunch of empty trucks. So we got this deal parked, and Camaro flew through Tech with flying colors. Yeah, the Tech guy was actually really cool. He's worked a whole lot of NHRA stuff and all that, so I think we actually held the line up talking to him for about 10 minutes, but it's alright. We got through that, and I guess really all this point we gotta go set up our little camp out there and go to the Race Week trailer, get our stickers and all that stuff, and other than that, wait on the driver's meeting. Track goes hot at 3. We're gonna make a couple hits, and probably at least 2, I would imagine, unless it just goes really close to an index, either 11.0 or 12.0. I don't really see that happening. So we'll see what it runs and kind of go from there. But we'll probably try to catch you up a little bit on our camp setup whenever we get that all set up. But other than that, smooth sailing this morning. We got towards the front of the Tech line. We're really glad we did, because we were only like 6 or 7 cars back when we got there, and there's probably 40 cars in line when we left. So
yeah, I think we definitely timed that right.
Did good on that deal. So we're gonna head back to the old campground spot, and we'll catch up to you whenever we get everything set up.
Well, we're in the lanes for our first pass.
We're already slacking on the old videos because we got the car decaled up. We went to the driver's meeting.
Yeah.
Our road weekers, my mom and Phil showed up. They're here.
We got our tent set up at our camp.
Yeah, our camp's all set up. We'll probably I'll probably do a video when we get back to the tent there after this run. Probably do a video of the car with all the decals on it and everything, and kind of our little campground. We've changed our strategy on this race, I feel like. If you look at all the results, the index guys that run this stuff are like ridiculously spot on. I think like the top 10 people went like 12:10 to 12:0 or 11:10 to 11:0. I just don't, we're going to see what it runs, but I just don't think that's going to happen for us. I don't think I'm going to be able to consistently make the car do what I want it to do with the fact that I have zero data on the car. I have no idea what it's going to run right now. there's literally like a 2-second span I feel like this car could go right now.
We realized a minute ago we didn't even have the new tune put in it, so.
I still don't really have the tune that I want in it, but I have a tune in it. So plan is we're going to run in a small block, which we can't win, but I can probably place a lot easier. And I feel like an NA small block class is going to be easier to finish, like,
in a decent spot.
yeah. Because all the guys running NA small block, they're running like legit NA small block stuff. So they're going to have trouble on this trip. And not saying that we're not going to, but we're living that street car life. So
Yeah.
I think we're switching to NA small block. Not going to win anything, but I may be able to finish, you know, top 10 or something. You know, it is what it is. If I can finish somewhere in the 12s as an average, 11s maybe, I think it'd be fine. I checked the weather. We were at like 5,700 feet. So
It's really hot. So we'll see how this pass goes. And then we'll try to catch up with you again. You haven't really missed out on anything that we haven't been videoing. We've literally been sitting under the tent trying to stay out of the sun and the heat because it is extra hot. So we will catch back up with you after this pass.
Alright, so we're up here with the 12.0 index. Let's see what she does here. It may go 11 flat, may go 1150, may go 12 flat, may go 1250, may go 1350. I don't know. I'm gonna data log this pass and we'll see what it does. Go back and look it up on the laptop. tried to hear what we ran. I couldn't hear him on the radio. I think we ran out of reception on the way down the racetrack there. So, back to the whole deal of we're not very good at videos. Yeah, imagine that. So, we made the idea of switching to NA small block. We went ahead and did that. Went and turned my time slip in of 12:22 and got the directions for tomorrow. And since we're pretty much at the point where we know we're not really in any danger of winning the class, we just did a one and done deal on that. We're probably going to do that most of the week. Just save wear and tear on the car, make our one hit, call it a day, get the directions and head out. So we are actually already back at the hotel. I think it's about 7 o'clock, and it got really hot. We made that pass, came back, and then turned this thing around, put it back in street mode, and it got hot in a hurry. My co-pilot got a little overheated, I think, but so I'm in here getting everything out of the car. She's already taken a shower and relaxing in the Holiday Inn, which is fantastic because the air conditioner didn't work at all in that room last night. The air conditioner was set on 65 when we walked in this room, so hats off to the Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Great Bend, Kansas for having an air conditioner that works and understanding people need air conditioning. So, just picked up the old GoPro. I'm going to download the runs from today and get to work on today's video. And we're probably going to head out pretty early in the morning. I think we're looking at probably around 6. We're going to hit the road, try to beat some of this heat, and get to Kearney pretty early and get the car turned around. And like I said, we're going to do the one and done deal. So I think we're going to try to just make first session tomorrow at around 4 o'clock, and then from there drive day to Denver. So I think we're going to shut the video down here, and sorry it's kind of short, kind of sucked, but we went 12:22, turned our time slip in, switched over to NA small block, and that's a wrap for Great Bend. We'll see you in the morning. So I know I said outside that, you know, we were going to knock that video out, and that was a wrap for Great Bend. I've been in the room for about 45 minutes, and co-pilot over here feeling much better. She got a Sonic slushie and she's back ready to go. And I just couldn't end that video here because, well, random things happen to us, and some of our close friends can attest to that. So I know God probably has a lot better things to do than funny things to us, but sometimes, you know, you just sit here and think that's funny. And I just got done complaining about our hotel being hot last night, and then I mentioned in the video that it was set on 65 in this room. So fun fact, I turned it up to 70, and I've been running back and forth to the car, getting everything out, did a little video editing. I thought, man, it sure is getting cold in here. So I switched the old thermostat to off. OFF off. It is off. But if we walk over here to the old thingy deal here, that dude's still blowing hot, or not hot, blowing high.
Hi.
So we're gonna hit this button here. It is 59 degrees in this room right now. And it don't matter. You turn that on high, turn it on low, turn it on off. It don't matter. It's 59 degrees and that thing is still cooking. It's 90 degrees outside. What's it gonna be like when it's 60 in here tonight, or 60 outside tonight?
I don't know, but it's really cold.
Yeah. So
like shivering.
yeah. I'm fixing to have to go put my fire jacket on. So, wanted to throw that out there, and then now that co-pilot's feeling better, we wanted to kind of explain a few things from today, do a little bit more of a recap, and then we were going to go over the instructions and kind of show you guys what they ask of us as far as getting from point A to point B. So first thing we were going to go over was why we chose to go 1222 and then move out of the 12-second class. Main reason for that was we went 1222 at the lowest altitude track we're going to be at, so it's only going to get worse. If we go 1222 here, I really feel like we're probably going to go like 1250, 1260 at Denver, just kind of guessing at that.
What was the DA today? Like 58?
5700 is what it was when I ran.
57,
So,
yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be in Denver. I don't know what the weather's going to be like, but those guys are so competitive in that 12-0 deal. If you don't run like 12-0, 12-10 at every track, then you pretty much are not going to win. So, since we're going to enter a class we're not going to win, because even the 1222 average is not going to get us anywhere, we decided to jump in a small block for a few reasons. One, the class is smaller. There's less cars in it. Two,
They run later.
they do run a little bit
In
later.
the run order.
So if we roll in the gate, we got a little bit extra time, let the car cool, and then get ready to actually make our pass and all that stuff. We don't have to rush. Third reason is there's some guys that, did that thing just turn off?
I think it did shut off.
I'm sitting here shivering and the AC just shut off.
I got too hot today.
Yeah.
And I came in this room and took a shower, and then I laid down in bed and I was shivering.
Yeah. If you see the phone shaking, that is because I'm shaking because it's that cold in here.
It's so cold.
59 degrees. That's salty. So anyway, we switched to that class because of those reasons and the fact that there are less cars in it. There are some guys that are supposed to be able to average 9s, low 10s, things like that in that class. There are quite a few cars in it. I know we're not going to win. The whole reason we did that was I would rather finish number 10 in NA small block than I would number 25 in 12-0. Also, in a small block, the guys that are running that stuff, they're driving race cars. And, I mean, we're not. We're driving a street car with a cam and a set of heads. You know, it's, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's an LS street car. So, we start getting into the mountains. We start really putting these cars to the test. I feel like our car is probably going to be more reliable than a lot of the NA small block cars. So if you take 2 or 3 guys that run 9s or 10s and they don't make the trip, you know, they drop out halfway through the week, something happens to their car.
It gives everybody else a better...
That just shoves everybody up 3 spots at the end of the week. Also, running in a small block with a 12-second average, I can still run the bracket race at the end of the week, which is really what I'm trying to do. So that's pretty much why we did that. It makes sense to us. So together we kind of chose to do that. Some people have disagreed with us, but...
Did we explain how you get into the bracket race? I don't remember if we did it or not.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's why we did that. We got our directions here for how to get to Kearney from Great Bend. So tomorrow's trip is going to be 200 miles. There is only one checkpoint, and they are giving us the option to pick which one we want to do, or we can do both if we want.
They actually look pretty cool.
Yes, I'm going to flip this camera around real quick so you can see what we're looking at. So, Great Bend to Kearney, these are the directions we get. You turn out of the racetrack, so whenever you leave the racetrack, and like, you know, we're at the hotel right now, you have to re-enter the route where you leave to go to your hotel. Luckily, I'm pretty sure that our hotel is on the route, so I think we can just leave out of here and pick up where we left off. If it were off the route, we would have to go back to the track, leave the track, and then follow the route from there. But
yeah,
it's literally...
I mean, it's like 0.5, yeah. 0.4, 0.8.
Turn right, turn left, turn right, turn left, and
it's all little roads. Like, it's not...
There's no interstate, really.
Yeah.
So, do that, and then on the next page, it tells you where the checkpoints are. Checkpoint 1 is
Some Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden. I don't know exactly what that is. And then
That's Bowl Plaza.
option 2 is Bowl Plaza, you said?
Bowl, like
Bowl.
cereal bowl.
Cereal Bowl, okay.
Yeah.
Plaza.
Bowl Plaza.
So I don't know the significance of either one of these. The Garden of Eden thing looks kind of cool. So
We'll have to look into those before we head out.
we'll see what the deal is with those. But we choose one of those and then hit the road and head to Kearney. So it's a 200-mile route, and
It looks like that 48-mile stretch is our longest
yep.
deal.
Yep.
But
So we'll get up in the morning and hit that. Probably leave about 6, and we'll get on down the road, and hopefully it'll be a nice, easy, relaxing day.
are we actually gonna leave at 6?
Yeah.
We're not. We're not gonna leave it.
It's not 90s Madonna in here tonight. We are
No, it's
I don't. It'd be tacky for me to tell you somebody that it's this cold. I mean
It's free. It's like
it's
freaking
great that just shut off. And
frozen
I
tundra in
have
here.
to have it cold to sleep, but
Our plan is to leave it off until like we actually go to sleep, which we're old, so that's probably not gonna be very long.
it just turned back on.
But the thing
It's
on the
still
wall
off.
still turned off. So.
But it just came back on. That thing's like Herbie, the little Volkswagen, reincarnated into an air conditioner. So anyway, that's where we're at tonight. I guess this will be the official end of the video, and we are going to try to do a little bit better tomorrow on keeping you guys informed what's going on. We'll try to get some videos of the car now that it's all decaled up and everything. Our trailer, and then we're gonna try to video time lapse us doing whatever we're doing to get it ready to go.
Yeah.
I was gonna change a little bit of stuff in the tune between race and then our drive. I pretty much at this point, since we're not winning anything, we're just one and done it. I'm gonna leave it in pretty much on the street tune and just make a pass, and I'll make a couple changes for the bracket race at the end of the week in case I go a few rounds there and the car doesn't really change any between rounds. But other than that, we're just swapping tires back and forth, unhooking the trailer, and that's it. So
Setting up our tents.
yeah. So we'll get all that set up tomorrow. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better for you guys on videos for the 5 people that actually enjoy watching this stuff.
Hopefully tomorrow won't be as hot and I won't die again.
We just stocked up on Gatorade. The old road weekers just run to the old Walmart and filled up on water, Gatorade, ice, and all that. So
It was hot, y'all. And I don't even feel like we were sweating that much or anything.
but guess what? That old Camaro got some AC, doesn't it?
It sure does.
The Camaro got some AC.
Got in a car, we were driving over here to the hotel, and oh my god, it was blowing snowflakes out the vents.
There were little angels coming out of those vents.
That's exactly what it
was fantastic. So we are parked and kickstand down for the night. So we will catch you guys in the morning.